Why hello, all of you beautiful people on the internet and my little minions. It's your hypnogod Fred Lee here, and I know I look like a total mess right now, but it's because I'm on a creative streak. I got a lot of plans, crazy fun shows set up for the next year, and a couple of holiday gigs before the year ends. So that's a lot of stuff, and obviously a lot of things has happened. You've seen a clip from my little showcase that I've done for VIPs in the Silicon Valley. Basically the cream of the crop of this modern day and era, especially in the United States. Well, for the most part, that's what the media says, but kidding aside, there's other things and stuff that I have in store, and I don't want to talk too much about them because I like to keep things a surprise and make sure that you get to enjoy them when they do come out. So if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, which you can go onto and sign up for at fredleemind.com, you can keep up to date. It's a once a month newsletters, no spam, no annoying stuff like that. It's just, it gives you all the things that you need to know in terms of updates, future shows, fun things that I've been up to, and of course some killer deals if you're looking to book me for a future event. And if you haven't checked out the VIP show, little eye icon, click on that, come right back to this one because I'm gonna get down to exactly this mystical phenomena known as the magnetic fingers. Even though the video says, oh, hypnosis exposed, this is a trick that hypnotists, I emphasize hypnotists because all they do is they read a script, hopefully they bore you enough to sleep, and then stuff should happen because people on stage don't like the idea of sitting on there being bored to death. So essentially they're torturing the people that they bring up into submission, and that is not moral, nor is it pleasurable for the audience to see. So for hyper entertainment purposes, I'm going to expose this little trick that those frauds do and have some tips and pointers into how you can play with this, have fun with the people that you do this for, and obviously you wouldn't claim that you're God using this little trick. So once you have those things in mind, and I did, if you haven't noticed, if you followed my channel, I actually did cover this in a anime series, Eye Icon, where I do a little breakdown and do cover this specific trick. But this is the full-on explanation video, but if you want to see how the media portrays it, definitely check that out. But anyways, let's get to the performance part and then the breakdown. So, take your hands like this, really do follow along. It works regardless, wherever you are, no matter if you speak English or not. Do what I do, monkey see, monkey do, you get the idea. So take your hands like this, copy me, slap them together like this. Make sure every single thumb, finger, pinky is all stuck together, palms as well, all right? This is what's known as a prayer position for those that are religious. Very familiar to some. Now, you take your fingers like this. Look at the fingertips. Look at those fingertips. Really look at the fingertips. And here's what you're gonna do. Listen carefully. On the count of 3, you're gonna pull them apart like this, stare at the gap, and watch them go. And for those of you that like to break the rules, you already see it happening. So 1, 2, 3, watch your fingers go as they helplessly close together. This is the power of psychic phenomena. This is airbending, bloodbending, mass video hypnosis, ooh, spoopy stuff. And based on my sarcasm, it's still pretty amazing though, despite how sarcastic I am. But based on the overall sarcasm behind the performance aspect of it, we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty of the breakdown of this finger magnet phenomena and why I have some pet peeves about it. Now, first and foremost, some of you that may have seen my show will be like, wait a minute, Fred, you're being a hypocrite. Well, not necessarily, because I'm doing exactly what I'm doing in this video in my shows, and that is I debunk the finger magnets. The difference between hypnotists and the work that I do is that whenever I go out, do the finger magnets first. 1, it's a little fun thing that people can do. And you probably had a lot of fun. You were slightly tripping out yourself. It's also fun for me. And 2, I'm up front. I'm literally telling everybody I'm holding nothing behind the curtain. I'm hiding nothing. I'm literally exposing myself to everybody because that's what this channel is about and that's what my shows are about. Giving people nothing but the truth so that way they can walk away and share a phenomenal experience with their colleagues. The explanation stuff is what you're here for. So you're gonna learn a cool party trick and you're gonna be well educated. So, finger magnets. It's not hypnosis. I repeat, it's not hypnosis. You've probably seen like some Facebook, social media magicians that use this trick to claim that they're doing mass hypnosis. Well, let me tell you, my friends, that's a little bull. Here's why. First and foremost, follow along and I'll break it down as we go. So take your hands like this and do exactly as I say, locking every single finger, pinky, thumb together, palms pressed as well. What's going on here? An inwards force is being generated. Now, if you take your index fingers up like this, the inwards force is still being generated. Now, for the most part, if you don't have a physiological defect, such as being double jointed, weird muscle spasms, or you get the idea. Majority of the people, when they do this, they're gonna find that the inwards force is a lot stronger than the outwards force that you're generating from your fingers because these are tiny little muscles compared to all of this, you know, because of all that. Two opposing forces, index fingers, they got nothing on it. You can try and fight as you want, but the body rewards you with pain and exhaustion because that's how this trick works. So it's a common trick that scriptnotists or hypnotists in quotations do because one, they rely on little tricks like this to claim that they're God and to claim that they know hypnosis. When in actuality, all they know is they memorize a script, torture the people that they bring on by boring them to sleep, and hopefully by torturing them enough, they'll do whatever the hypnotist says because they don't want to sit up there and be boring. And of course, through some psychological concepts, tips, so on and so forth, they don't want to make the hypnotist look bad, so they play along. That's why the majority of people out there say that hypnosis is fake. Why? Because these charlatans use these little tricks like claiming that they're God, that they can close your fingers to. No one gives a crap about that. Here, let me give you a quick example. I'm sure those of you that have been with me long enough understand that I do all this crazy, insane stuff without the needs of relying on these little fingers. Take a look. Let's go check out that group. Hi there. I don't mean to be interrupting anything. Yes, I am. Do you want to be a part of it? All right, sweet, let's do it. Let's do some quick rounds of introductions so we're no longer strangers. Okay. I'm Fred, what's your name?
I'm Maddie.
Maddie, nice to meet you.
I want to be in it.
Jessa? Nice.
Dessa.
Oh, Dessa. And
I'm Cassandra.
Cassandra, nice to meet you.
I'm Azalea.
Azalea, nice to meet you. Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Yes. And you can just hold on to this for the time being, so that way you're invisible to the camera.
Okay.
Just hold it, yeah, there you go.
Right here?
Yep. And then this is a touch screen, so what I'll do is I'll just do that.
Maddie, you can turn your hotspot for a second. My team just sent it. Oh, yeah, can you send it to me too? Oh, wait, hey, I got you. Mine works.
All right. All right, we'll do this, and then that's rolling, so we're good.
My password is inappropriate.
Yep. And then here's what I'm gonna have you guys do. Just go ahead and just stand up.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. So that way, yeah. So you can see better, so that everybody gets a part of it.
Is it like the
Awesome.
mind thing?
We're gonna be working with the mind-body type of thing. It's pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
We could.
Wait, are you really gonna put my new YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your YouTube channel? I need to follow it.
Yes. I'll tell you after when I do this. All right. So.
I'm starting to see myself on there. Okay.
Yes. Just go ahead and just put your feet together like this. Awesome. And here's what we're gonna do. Just don't do anything, and you'll be just fine.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna guide you through everything. So I'm just gonna do that. So good. You're not doing anything. Perfect. That's just you being natural. Wonderful. Now I'm gonna rock you slightly off balance. You'll be just fine. So you're just gonna stay still. Good. Put your feet a little more together, so that way you're like this. Yes, together. So I'm just gonna rock you slightly off balance. You're not gonna go far. Just like think trustful. Not really. You're just like, I'm just gonna rock. You're just basically leaning, but you're not bending. Don't bend.
Oh.
Yeah, just stiff as a board. Stiff as a board.
I haven't been standing straight yet. Oh, you haven't
You'll be fine. I'll guide you through it.
Okay.
So, stiff as a board, so that way you move as a unit, because I'm gonna rock you slightly off balance, so you can get a better idea. It's like this, good. I'm just gonna go like that. Awesome, see? Yeah, but just keep your feet in place.
Yeah, but you moved my feet.
You're gonna move as you're just gonna keep your upper body, lower body secure. Just like kind of like a trust fall. Kind of like a trust fall.
Okay.
Kind of like a trust fall. Ready? Don't bend your hips. Don't bend your hips. Don't bend your hips. I got you. You're bending. You're kind of bending right there. You don't want to bend. You got it. You got it.
Okay. Just be straight.
Yes. There you go. See? You're not gonna go too far. You're fine. You're fine. I got you. I got you. That's it. That's it. See?
That's scary as fuck.
Yeah, but you're not going too far.
I
See?
know, but I'm gonna fall.
You're not gonna fall. You're fine. See? Just like this, same thing. So you can generally have an idea of what I'm talking about. See? That's exactly what
Because I'm good at being hypnotized. I was told that. I don't know.
All right.
Hypnotized? Well, no, but I was just told like I'm good at that type of stuff. Like.
Yeah, we can mix and match. We can mix and match this with it. You'll be fine.
Okay.
So here's what you're gonna feel. You're just gonna feel this happen now.
I don't feel anything.
You said you weren't feeling anything. Go ahead and pull your feet apart. Feet apart. We're gonna do this. Yeah, sure. So that way nothing trippy happens. You're just gonna feel this happen just here.
Is this a joke? Please tell me this is a joke.
Not only do you get delicious eye candy from this channel, but that just proves the point that there is no need to rely on tricks to actually hypnotize people. Those that do aren't really hypnotists. Let's be real here. And just to be upfront about everything, I even go through the trouble of going out in the field, like in this case the beach, and just straight up go up to people and do the exact process straight without anything else. And as you notice, there are no finger magnet thingamajiggers. I actually do things. I make people fall. I make things, arms float. I knock them out in a matter of seconds. That's how hypnosis should be, and that's what it is. There's a lot more going on, and it's a lot fast-paced and a lot scarier than what the media so far makes it seem to be. Now, hypnosis can't be done by everybody because one, people don't want to take the time to study it and fully understand every single nitty-gritty behind it. And two, people are lazy. But I do have a course that sets people from absolute amateur to master hypnotist. You can just let me know, fredleymind.com. And also while you're there on my website at fredleymind.com, subscribe to my newsletter. So that way you can check out future shows, future projects, and as you can tell, I'm on a creative craze right now, so I'm doing a lot of insane things. Be sure to get on there and check out and see what I have in store. It's a once a month newsletter. It's not spammy, it's not crap you don't need. It's just little snippets and tidbits that I share exclusively for those on the newsletter. So just to recap, and hopefully you've been thoroughly entertained as well as learned something new, to do the finger magnet things. Number one criteria, don't claim that you're God doing this. Don't claim that you're a hypnotist using this, because you're not. Be real with your friends here. And also do everybody a favor, because you don't want to offend anybody. It's 2019, 2020 may be for the better or for the worse, but please do your boy a favor. Don't claim you're a hypnotist using the little finger magnet things. Otherwise, I'll make sure my little minions will personally come over there and beat the crap out of you. So, recap, take your hands like this, lock every single finger, thumb, pinky together, palms together, index fingers up like this, and you tell them on the count of 3, they're going to stare at their fingers, they're going to separate them on 3, and they're going to watch as their fingers helplessly close together. And you can hype it up by saying you're a bloodbender, airbender, whatever the premise may be. Have fun with it. It's a cool little icebreaker, something that you can do. I mean, because it works for the majority of the people as long as they don't have any weird physical, defects, or do they not understand you to the point where they do completely different things. Like for some people, this is what they do when I give them instructions. Yes, I've had people do that. So make sure you give the instructions nice and clear. There's really not a whole lot. And most importantly, have fun and don't claim that you're God, because there's only one hypnogod. Anyways, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm looking forward to sharing a whole bunch of cool stuff with you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.